Good morning. Good to see you this morning. Hope you're well. We're in Proverbs 24, and do take the time, if you have it today, to read the beginning part of this chapter, which again is talking about the importance of wisdom in how we build our lives, build the house of our lives, as it were. But I'm focusing on verses 17 and 18 of chapter 24, Proverbs. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and let not your heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord see it and be displeased and turn away his anger from him. We are not to take vengeance. We are not to rejoice when someone who's been horrible to us, who's been terrible, who's done dreadful things. Some people do suffer dreadful things from other people. We should not rejoice if calamity comes on them. We should not rejoice if things go badly for them. We are called to a very high calling. Jesus showed the ultimate in loving his enemies and dying for them, wanting them saved as much as anyone else. As much as his disciples, he wanted those who opposed him to hear the truth and come to it. And he told us that, he said, didn't he? You've heard it said, love your neighbour. But I say to you, love your enemy. Do good to those who hurt you. And Paul writes in Romans 12, verse 18, if possible, as far as it depends upon you, live peaceably with all. Beloved, never avenge yourselves, but leave it to the wrath of God. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord. No, if your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he's thirsty, give him drink. For by doing so, you will heap burning coals upon his head. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. We must not return evil for evil. Verse 14 says, bless those who persecute you, bless and do not curse them. When people do dreadful things to us, we need to pray for them. We need to pray for the people who persecute Christians around the world, so that by any means they might come to faith. I mean, even if they don't come to faith, we should do everything we can to do good towards them, to bless them, to pray for them, to show them love. We should not ever take vengeance. Our high calling is to forgive them and to love them, and not to take vengeance, to trust God with the outcome. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord, I will repay. We don't want to become like them. Two wrongs never made a right. If someone's done something dreadful to us, we should not do something dreadful in return. And most of us don't experience really dreadful things. But we do experience slights, we do experience rudeness, unkindness, and sometimes people do really nasty things to us. But not nasty compared, not evil compared to some of the huge things that are done in this world. But in every circumstance, our heart must be forgiving and loving. And our duty, our calling, is to pray for them. Some of the greatest servants of God over the centuries started out as people who really, really opposed everything that God was doing. Think of St. Paul. He started out, indeed he was, a key figure in persecuting the church and in having many of them thrown into prison and some executed. He was a key figure. He was hated. He was avoided by the people of God. Only Barnabas stood by him for some period of his life. And they had to learn the lesson that we have to learn, that we must not treat those who have wronged us and who have done dreadful things. We should not take vengeance ourselves. We have to love them. We have to pray for them. We have to seek their salvation, because often those who have been the most violent against Christianity become the most ardent followers when they find Jesus. So that's my thought for the day. Think about it. We have a high calling to forgive everything that is done wrong against us, to forgive and forgive and forgive, and to pray for those who hurt us, and not to seek revenge. No, not to seek revenge. Not even to secretly hope that somehow or other they'll get their comeuppance. No. We hope that they will find Jesus and be a trophy of grace, because he died for all. He didn't just die for the nice people. He died for all. Praise his name. So, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.